Started, and I will start my clock now.
Okay, and it's recording?
Yes. Hello, welcome, please. Come sit down. Hello. How are you doing today?
Oh, I'm fine.
Fine, okay. My name is Renee. I'm going to be your counselor today for this session. May I get your name?
Anna?
Anna, it's very nice to meet you, Anna. Thank you for coming in today. So, can I ask, have you ever been to counseling before? No,
Don't need to.
Pardon?
I've never needed to. I don't need to now.
Okay. So,
I'm only here because my doctor suggested that I should make an appointment. So I thought, why not? Why not?
Okay, so we can discuss why you're here and reasons your doctor suggested you in a brief moment.
I have no idea why he really suggested why I be here.
Okay.
But I've gone to him for years and years and years. To hell with it.
Okay, I'm really interested in talking about this, but before we do get started, I did want to touch on confidentiality before we do kind of get into it, if that's okay. Are you familiar with confidentiality?
Oh, yeah.
Yes?
I was in my job, I had to be very confident.
Okay, perfect. Just to be sure, I'm just going to let you know a few things just to make sure that we're both on the same page. Is that okay? Okay, so confidentiality just ensures the privacy of all of the information you're sharing with me today.
Right.
And it also guarantees the privacy of your files as well, which means only you and me can access your files at any moment, right? But there are some situations where I would be required to breach confidentiality. And those situations would be if you ever disclose information regarding child or elderly abuse.
Oh, yes, yeah.
Or harm to yourself or others in situations like those, or in a situation where a court has subpoenaed your files. So
I would expect that.
Okay.
I would expect that.
Okay.
And that's how it should be.
Okay. So, as you mentioned before, you said your doctor recommended you come in today?
But he didn't recommend, he suggested. He
Suggested.
And because I've gone to him for so many years, I knew that the suggestion would be turned into recommendation and blah, 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 blah.
Okay. So, have you been dealing with any health difficulties within the last while that your doctor is aware of?
Physical health?
Physical, mental, any kind of well-being?
Well, I would think to come here, he would think that it would be mental health. At least I would hope that he wouldn't be asking me to make an appointment if he's my family doctor and should be looking after my health.
May I ask if you're dealing with any difficulties in your life at all in this moment?
Well, if you consider being I say downsized.
Downsized.
From my career.
Okay.
The company would say they were moving in a different direction. So although I was intending to retire within a couple of years or less, it wasn't my choice.
Okay.
So they made it their choice.
Okay.
For me retiring. So yes, I retired, but to me it felt like downsizing.
So to you, because your company said that they were
well, they didn't really not need the position. It would be the same in any organization. If the position can be done by someone else and you're not the someone else, then you're the one that is gone.
Okay, would you say that this decision by your company threw you off?
Oh yeah, of course, because I wasn't expecting it. Yeah, yeah, that's putting it mildly.
Mildly?
Yeah, no, I had no idea that this was in the cards, and I had a very, very good position there.
Okay, a very good position. So you considered yourself in a position you felt very confident in? And
I am. I still am confident, very confident. I am a chartered accountant.
Okay.
And a very good one.
Okay. So with you being out of your position now, are you finding it difficult to not be going back to work?
Well, I don't have a choice. I don't have a choice. I mean, I was at retirement age, so I would have been retiring anyway, and in my mind, I was working towards that goal.
Mhm.
But that happened, not on my intent, but on theirs.
Okay,
So all of a sudden, you're doing something that can't you understand that? You can understand that?
I can definitely understand where you're coming from, and I can see from your reaction right now, this is something that you did not expect.
No,
and it's
no.
definitely difficult for you to move forward with,
Mhm,
because it's not a decision that you wanted.
That's right, that's
have-
right, exactly.
Okay,
Mhm.
So with this new adjustment in your life, and you said your doctor had suggested you talk to someone, do you feel like talking to someone is something you could find helpful?
I don't know, because I've never been in this position
Right.
before. I take charge of my own life,
Okay,
and I've done very well so far.
okay.
And I've been a chartered accountant for over 40 years.
Mm-hmm.
I think I mentioned that.
Yes. So
And a
this,
very good one.
this does sound like you cared very much about your accounting job,
Mm-hmm.
and you have a lot of pride in
Well, it's
your
not just
job.
an accounting job, it was a career.
Career.
It was a
Right.
career.
So now that you are not able to move forward and continue with your career, is there anything you're able to fill your time with currently that you're happy with doing?
No, nothing.
Nothing.
No. I mean, if you have a career, you don't stop at 5 o'clock at night and then start joining a book club.
Okay.
At least I don't, because I
Okay.
wouldn't have the time. You know, a book club for me would be a book with 5 accountants sitting around the table, you know, because we were so busy.
Very
and,
busy job.
and
then.
needed. And we're needing and important and making a difference in life is very rewarding.
So you said making a difference in others' lives, it feels very rewarding to you. Would you say that you want to continue keeping yourself busy in something you also find rewarding?
Well, I mean, if I'm not rewarded, and if I'm not rewarded, I don't mean financially rewarded. I don't have any problems financially. If I'm not rewarded by feeling needed and by mentally feeling that I've made a difference, because I would do that. I would do presentations in accounting, yeah, and that, you know, to people that needed help.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't about the money. It wasn't always about the money, although I did very well too.
That's
Yeah.
good to hear.
Mhm.
So because you said you really liked having this meaning in your life, you did say that there are no other activities you're currently engaging in that provide the same feeling for yourself.
No, not at the moment. No.
Is that something you would be interested in exploring for yourself?
To find something completely different? No,
Yes.
definitely not. No, not at
No.
all. No, I
Okay.
have no intentions of doing that.
Okay, because I can definitely sense that you're pretty adamant on your position then.
Well, it's not just my position. It's what I have done and what I am good at.
Okay.
You know, maybe would I be a good chef? Probably not. You know, would I be a good sewer? Probably not.
Okay.
Because I've spent all my life with university getting my chartered accountancy, so it's been my life.
It's been your life.
Edward and our lives.
Is Edward your husband? Do you mind me asking?
I don't mind you asking. Edward's dead.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear about that. So you're currently living alone then?
Edward died when he was 47. He was killed in a car. It was a bus accident.
I'm sorry to hear about that. Are you okay talking about?
Oh, yeah. I mean, it was a long, long time ago. But I got over that. And he
Okay.
was accountant too. We were both accountants.
Oh, so you had some very similar
Of course,
qualities
yeah.
and characteristics. That's good.
Yeah.
Do you have any other close friends, family, or coworkers that you see
No.
outside of work at all?
Listen to me. We weren't a social organization. We
Okay.
were a business organization.
Business.
There was a party at Christmas that everyone felt inclined that they had to go to make an appearance.
Mhm.
And I felt that I had to go because of that was the reason. We were not. No. no. So I don't really have a lot of work friends, and I'm more of an introvert.
Introvert.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
accountants usually are. They're very detailed, they're very organized.
Very detailed and organized. Okay. So, do you think you could? Would you be interested in exploring other activities that also provide very detail and oriented prospects? No.
I don't know what else those would be.
Would you be interested in exploring other possibilities?
I haven't even thought about that.
Do you feel that without your job now, do you feel that you don't have something big a part of yourself?
Of course, I've already said that I don't feel that I can, I'm really needed. I was needed in the company for sure.
Needed in the company?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And when I lived in Edward and I needed each other, but I got over that. I mean, life goes on. And then I threw myself into my work even more. But no.
Okay. Have you found yourself feeling differently emotionally?
Well, I don't know. Obviously my doctor must have thought that.
Okay.
I don't feel. I mean, I'm not happy that I had to leave when it wasn't my choice, and that I didn't have time to explore. It would have been, I don't know what I would have explored. Would it have been doing, would it have been writing a book? I don't know. Maybe.
So from what I'm hearing today in our session, you've lost a very important position currently in your career.
I haven't lost it. It was taken away from me. From a time that I didn't want it taken away.
Okay.
I had wanted to do the preparation so that I would be.
Okay. So I do have to be mindful of our time today.
Yes.
Because it is our first session, it is a little bit shorter than a normal full session would be. So I just want to make sure that we have time to kind of wrap things up before we depart. And I just kind of wanted to summarize everything that we've discussed today. You have unfortunately had to leave a position in a time that you were not ready on your company's decision. You're finding yourself in a position where you may not know how you feel about this, because it is something that happens so quickly for yourself. And the reason for you coming in today was by suggestion from your doctor. And you've been open and talking about what this experience has been like for you. Does that sound correct?
Yeah.
Okay. So I wanted to ask you if you had any questions for myself.
No.
No? Can I ask how your experience through this first counseling experience was for you?
It was okay. It was
Okay.
okay. Yeah.
When you say okay, is there anything you wish was different?
No, because I didn't know what I was expecting. I don't know
Okay.
what I was expecting.
Okay.
I don't know. I just don't know. I just don't know what I was expecting.
Okay. Well, if I may, counseling sessions, a lot of people may not fully understand what usually goes on in counseling sessions.
Particularly if they've never had one before.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
But I would just like to let you know that counseling provides a safe space to be open about anything. You do not have to have a reason to go to counseling. If you just want to talk to someone about anything or have a non-judgmental perspective, that's what we're here for. And we're not here to tell you what to do or how to live your life. We're just here to support your choices and your decisions.
Thank you.
So I am checking the time now. We're reaching our limit, but I did want to thank you for coming in. I do appreciate your conversation. If you do wish to return, you can speak to the receptionist outside, and she can let you know of the availabilities. So
I'll think about it.
okay, thank
Thank
you very
you.
much. It was nice to meet you.